Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face while you're sleeping.
It's always fun when you watch your favorite cartoons, and you might think you know every second by heart. But despite the number of times you might have watched it, it might surprise you that you don't quite know everything. That being said, let us get into the top 10 hidden secret messages in kids' cartoons. Number 10. Lion King. A brilliant hidden message came in Hercules, with a great throwback to the Lion King and a specific line said by Zazu in regards to the film's antagonist Scar. Quote, "He'd make a very handsome throw rug," the bird told the now dead Mufasa, and it would turn out that this was what fate had in store for the evil lion, who was attacked by the hyenas who were once allegedly his allies at the end of the Lion King. It's a tad hard not to feel sorry for Scar after seeing that he's literally a throw rug in Hercules, which ended up fulfilling Zazu's predictions.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
Number 9. The Vultures. Plans for the release of The Jungle Book were delayed when the Beatles had to go back on their deal of voicing 4 characters that were very clearly, at least in the way they were illustrated, based on the band. Due to their busy schedules, because of their extreme popularity, the group couldn't follow through on their plans to voice the Vultures, after their manager Brian Epstein talked to Disney and asked them for a part for the band. Or, if some reports are to be believed, John Lennon did not approve of the rest of the group's decision to take part. Instead of having the real deal, the final classic picture now includes alleged Liverpool accents from different voice actors. The filmmaker tried to get the band to voice the Vultures, but was turned down. It looks like this one was just never meant to be.
I don't know. What do you want to do? Look, Flaps, first I say what we're gonna do.
Number 8. Alice in Wonderland. I don't think you need a degree to understand what I'm referring to. The various number of scenes splattered across Alice in Wonderland should have you convinced. Whether it's the strange Cheshire cat and its wide grin, or the smoking caterpillar that talks in slow drawls and never really makes any sense, it's obvious that the story being followed in this movie, based on Lewis Carroll's book, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, is one that has a bunch of suspicious scenes. It begins with Alice's tumble down the rabbit hole, which many have translated to as a certain kind of journey. It included scenes where a walrus is smoking, as well as a dodo bird doing the same, and Alice enjoying a piece of the mushroom the caterpillar can be seen sitting on. There was too much included in this journey for it to not mean this. Number 7. Fantasia. Although it's one of the most simple and obvious messages Disney has put into one of their messages, the fact that the wizard in Fantasia's short film, The Sorcerer's Apprentice, is called Yen Sid, which is Disney spelled backwards, flies over a lot of people's heads. We don't think they intended to do anything suspicious with the meaning, or that it was a plan to subtly imprint the Disney name in our heads forevermore. They were just showing how clever they can be, and setting the stage for all the previously mentioned references to their other properties. According to those who made the movie, Yen Sid was based after Walt Disney, including some of his most prominent facial features that were recognized at the time by animators. Though he wasn't ever named within the movie, official credits saw the sorcerer named as Yen Sid. Clever, right? Number 6. Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls is perhaps one of the most legendary cartoon series ever created. This focused on 2 siblings, Dipper and Mabel, and their uncle, Grunkle Stan. These 3 have all sorts of weird adventures in the town of Gravity Falls, Oregon, where strange mysteries know no bounds. The series is filled to the brim with hidden messages and secrets that bring about a ton of viewer discussion. And some of their most notable ones are actually found in the intro sequence itself. As the show's title appears on screen and the music comes to a close, eager viewers can hear a mysterious voice whisper, "I'm still here," just as the intro begins to come to an end. When played backwards, the message actually plays out as 3 letters back, which fans have discovered is a reference to the Caesar cipher, a technique of decrypting the mysterious codes displayed at the end of every episode. Just before the intro sequence flashes, we can also see a split second of pictures displayed on the screen, one of them being the Illuminati-inspired demon, Bill Cipher. Beside him is a small code that can easily be decoded with the Caesar cipher, a creepy message that says Stan is not what he seems. Number 5. The Proud Family. The Proud Family was another classic cartoon loved by many that focused on the life of a teenage girl named Penny Proud and her hilarious experiences as a junior high student. This series was like your typical American sitcom, with the characters getting themselves into all sorts of animated situations. In one particular episode, titled There's Something About Renee, Trudy Proud tries to find a suitable nanny for her children, inviting a good amount of candidates over to her house for an interview. As she scans through her list of potentials, the family comes across a rather unstable character who exhibits behavior strangely close to that of a malfunctioning robot. Whilst it was quite a hilarious scene, viewers will discover a strange message in the character's audio when playing back the clip. An audible voice of a woman saying, "Please say you love me."
Please say you love me.
Not only is it slightly weird discovery, but one might question why the creators chose to add this particular line. Number 4. Phineas and Ferb. Phineas and Ferb was honestly an extremely entertaining cartoon for both young and older kids alike, as they always managed to deliver a witty script, fun characters, and even catchy original songs. There was never a boring moment throughout the series, even if it did revolve around a fairly simple plot. 2 bored stepbrothers on summer vacation, and the random adventures that they both got up to. The show was filled with smart jokes and references, with loads even giving adults a good chuckle. One of their most memorable and most subtle ones can be found in the episode The Wizard of Oz. Whilst the episode's credits are rolling, we see a bear squatting at the foot of a tree, reading a newspaper. Just a few seconds before the screen goes black, he looks up at the viewer and cheekily says, yes, I do." While this one may easily fly over kids' heads, their amused parents know that this is obviously a reference to the old question, does a bear shit in the woods? Number 3. DuckTales. The DuckTales cartoon series is a childhood favorite among loads of people. The classic animated show centered around Scrooge McDuck and his 3 nephews who go on countless adventures revolving around treasure hunting together and foiling the plans of various villains attempting to get their hands on Scrooge's massive fortune. Sounds pretty pleasant, right? But the audience was in for a surprise when a close-up of one specific scene showed a secret message directly mentioning the Illuminati. While there are plenty of reaching conspiracies out there regarding the Illuminati in children's cartoons, this one was as clear as day. In an episode where Scrooge goes to the doctor's office, an eye chart can be seen plastered on the wall behind them. While a typical chart would commonly have a bunch of jumbled, random letters, the ones on this poster spelled out a rather curious sentence: "Ask about Illuminati." And with that, it's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by one of our subscribers, so if you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it on over to us. We might even feature it in a future video. Number 2. Well, obviously this image clearly depicts a scene from the iconic cartoon SpongeBob. Yup, nothing strange about this one. No sir. Number 1. A tragedy. If you are a Disney buff, you might have noticed that there are a whole lot of Disney movies where the main character is someone who lost their mother at a young age. Whether it's Bambi, The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, or Frozen, there's quite a lack of maternal figures, and people think they've now realized exactly why. Loads believe this was done on purpose, due to Walt Disney's guilt in regards to his own mother dying, Flora Cole Disney. Despite the fact that she lived for 70 years, the cause of her death was entirely unpredictable and avoidable. She fell victim to carbon monoxide poisoning in the house that Walt had bought for her. A tragedy for everybody involved. It is said that it was something Walt never truly got over before his own death, 28 years later. And that concludes our list of the top 10 hidden secret messages in kids' cartoons. Let us know in the comment section below which one of these you had always known about. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell icon. Thanks for watching.